Hello and welcome back. This is Redemption Goddess, and today we're covering an article from mentalfloss.com. I will link them in the description box. Seems like a pretty nice blog, but the reason why I'm doing this is because I was thinking about these quizzes and these surveys, and mainly the quizzes, not necessarily the surveys. The quizzes that ask you name or just these questions on here. Do you remember this for the childhood? Your childhood was filled with this, or whatever. And people comment, what was your first car? And it'll be like, I love cars.com, blah, 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 right? I love cars on your social media. And I was really kind of feeling some type of way about these quizzes, and voila. These quizzes are designed to steal your information, and little by little, piece by piece, they gather enough information to get your security phrases, your secret answers, and things that you put in place on the various platforms that we use, and even your banking stuff, right? And we know that some of these, I have a banking thing that there's no words, it's pictures. It's a group of pictures. It's not even any words. So they try to get ahead of this stuff, but these scammers, they really stay up and they try to figure out ways to get your information. Now, a few weeks ago, I did a short audio session sending you to a Vlad interview where he was interviewing a Russian hacker. Okay? So this guy basically admitted in this interview that Russia has all of our information anyway. So some folks will think, well, does it really even matter? Why am I even protecting my information? Think about the pictures of your children, or just your loved ones, or just the pictures that you've gathered. To your naked eye, you just see pictures that you've taken. To another person, they see pictures that they can use copyright free on the other side of the world in advertisements and other things, and they don't have to actually pay to have a photo shoot, to have the actual model and pay them and all that, because the model is your child all the way over here on this side of the country. And they're using that child, they're using your images, they're using your likeness, they're using your content, they're using your sayings, they're using everything. And they make money off of it. When you hear people talk about the YouTubers doing it for clicks and views, it is laughable. That is absolutely laughable to me. As you sit in the comments and you waste something that's so precious, you will never, ever replace it. It is priceless. You waste that telling me what I should do, instead of acting on your own brain farts. Okay? You have brain farts too. You want to know things. You just like, I wonder this shit right here, I wonder this damn thing here. If you want to figure it out, if it's taking too much of your time, the thing that you figure out, now that you know it, does it bring value to your life? Does it just feed your curiosity? I like to know things that bring value to my life, and I like to know things that feed my curiosity. You have to balance the two. You know a whole lot of things and you're broke. That's stupid, right? You know a whole bunch of shit, but you're broke. That does not make any sense. You not do it in these comment sections. But I do enjoy the real people. You have a brain fart in my comment section. And yes, you can disagree with me. And yes, you can actually be super mean if you want. But it only you see what it activates? It activates a bunch of foolishness, right? I'm not perfect. I'm foolish too. I'm very foolish. I'm sinister. I'm petty. I'm bratty. I'm spoiled. I like to have my way. Yes. But I can say sorry. I can say I apologize. I can not say anything. I can be quiet and take in. I can do a lot of things. I can. Yeah. It's what I choose to do is the biggest what if in this situation, right? What am I going to choose to do? I am not always going to choose the high ground. No, I'm not. I am Princess Petty, and it does feel good. Just like cussing, right? Think about cussing. People get you riled up, you're like, mother, just dumb, extra stupid, motherfucking bitch. And some people, after they say that, and they just like, whew, damn, that felt good. Bitch, motherfucker, fuck. And like afterwards, you kind of feel, you're like, okay, cool. Some people though, the more they cuss and the more they just get more riled up, and now they can't let it go, and they just keep going until something stupid happens. Cursing can be therapeutic for some folks, for real. Look, I know that you would much rather someone call you a bitch than to walk up on you and shoot you in your face. Call me all the bitches you want. Please don't walk up on me and shoot me in my face. No. Think about like really racist things. Someone tells you all of the stuff that riles you up. You enter, you this, you that, you black welfare, government cheese eating, right? So they called you that. But did they come in the middle of the night and snatch you out your house, hang you by a tree by your neck, and kill you and burn your body and never ever get charged for it? Did that happen? No. Nope. They just said that you're a welfare government black bitch, whatever they said. They said it. So who cares? The real action, the real stuff that goes on, a lot of folks are cowards, but you do still have to keep your head on the swivel for folks that's not cowards. They're still cowards. They're cowardly, but they just choose to execute these things. And we'll notice that the executors, they don't talk a lot. They're hiding in the shadows. They're lurking, festering. They're unable to process things correctly. And so they dedicate their lives to evil. There's nothing that we can do about these people, but we can arm ourselves and defend ourselves, and we can kind of really have that emotional and fitness and all the things that we need in that moment if we were to encounter those types of people. Now you think in your mind, well, if I don't say anything and I'm always nice and sweet, I'll never encounter these people. If I'm non-confrontational, if I don't call out liars, if I just kind of exist and blend in the shadows, then I won't meet these people. These people, no, you have to stand up. You should be convicted to stand up, but some people ignore that conviction, and then they go and they just, again, they just think of themselves. I am really sick of seeing women in the state that we are now. Just women. I'm serious. I'm as with all of our accomplishments and everything that we've pushed for in this moment, right now to the date, and you still have women that are just so broken down that they are willing to break you too. They're willing to help the people that broke us. They're willing to help them, assist them in, like that final death crunch. And you're looking like, hey, honey, you're on the wrong team. No. No, but you can't, you can't dictate what folks do with their life. Ultimately, good and evil exist inside of us. And the biggest fight that we have is fighting the evil in us. I hope y'all didn't think. I know y'all heard I said I was a PK kid, right? And y'all might have heard me say I was praying and redeeming myself, whatever you heard. I hope you didn't think that the good and evil I was talking about does not exist in me. Oh, please. Honey, if it wasn't for prayer and meditation, if it wasn't for the Lord, I wouldn't be this far. Baby, I done came a mighty long way. Trust and believe. To be able to even say I apologize, like, oh, no, I went too far. To be able to even do that, baby, please. It was a time that it's never my fault. Nothing is ever my fault. But what if, coulda, woulda, could to you until you want to run. But what if, and they did, and honey. But I had loving people around me. They were stern. See, people think stern means beating the hell out of somebody or cussing and hollering at them. No. You listen to a person, even in their stupidity, and you allow them to speak it out loud. And if they're intelligent enough, they'll catch themselves. Because when you give them themselves, you put the mirror up to their face and they're forced to look. And that type of stern happens when people are patient enough with you. But people lose patience. It's truly possible. People lose patience and they'll snap. People will lose patience and they'll withdraw. You may have a married couple and this wife has been asking the husband to fix or mend something, and he keeps saying, I will. And so a few things will happen. She'll fix it herself, or she'll find another man or hire him or whatever, to fix it. It could be a neighbor. It could be a lot. She'll figure out a way to get it fixed and remedy it without him. If you think about like that happening one time, and then you maybe think about this happening multiple times throughout their marriage, this woman, she'll never turn to him. She'll never trust him to get things done because he's not a person that gets things done. She doesn't trust him to get things done. So she knows that she has to handle this stuff. Some women, it begins to take a toll on them. So they get snappy. You're really snappy because you have this guy, he's just not this guy, this fix-it guy, or this guy, whatever the guy is, the guy that, whatever this thing that you're thinking this guy should do, he's not doing it. And this shit causes real life rifts, man. It really does. And it's all because people don't use their words. They scared to open their mouth. And they assume, well, they should know this. No, people don't read minds and things. These little bitty riffs turn into horrible divorces. And it's mainly just, you trying to turn this person is not the person that you want them to be. They never were destined to be this person that you thought that they were. But you try to get with them and you try to make them be this person. There's plenty of folks that get married and they have open relationships. They screw whoever they want to screw. There's all type of speculation. Look at Will Smith and Jada and them, right? They began. Now, this August Alsteen mess they went through, that was low-key them saying, yeah, the rumors is true. But they never actually say she's the only one that trotted her, whatever, I forget the catchphrase that she called it, right? And they look at how long that they've been together. Everybody's speculating on their relationship. It doesn't matter. But you get folks, you'll have some super religious person that's gonna turn her husband into a deacon, into a pastor, or some crazy stuff. You have, or you'll have this guy that's a deacon and a pastor. He gonna turn this woman that he met in the escort service, he gonna turn her into a wife. You have all of these strange notions of what people are gonna be. It's just like people lie. You start lying, I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker lied, okay. Well, if they tell me they're gonna be somewhere, I don't believe they ass. Or, I just know, it's not that I hate them or wish anything bad on them. I just know that they don't have a problem lying at the drop of a hat. They one of them people that tell you they on their way and they know they haven't left out of their house. And people laugh and they think that that's some type of weird black people trope and that that's funny. No, that's not funny. That's furthering the degeneracy that we have. That's not funny. You telling somebody you up the street, you down the block, you on the expressway, you in the tub. You literally have not even left your house. And people think that shit funny. Ain't shit funny about that. That's not funny. No. You too old to have to lie about super simple dumb shit like that. Somebody call you up and you say, well, you know what? I am on my way. That's the good news. The bad news is that I have not left the house yet. Now, please do not call me anymore so I can put fire behind my behind and get to you quick as possible. Again, apologies for the inconvenience and hang the fuck up. I really don't know what else to tell you. I'm not going to tell you I'm up the street nowhere, and I know good and well I'm over here trying to make sure this liner, make sure the wings are aligned correctly on my eyes or whatever I'm in there doing. I don't know what I'm in there doing. Whatever I'm in there doing. I might have saw that my toenail polish was chipped. and I'm wearing sandals. And I'm not walking out here with this chipped ass. First of all, do I work for you? Are you my boss? If I tell you I'm coming, just be happy that I'm coming. Because there's so much shit that I didn't come to. Important ass shit that I have not been to. And didn't want to go, didn't go. And didn't explain to nobody why I didn't go. So, if I tell you, you should be happy. Even if I'm coming over to sip wine with you and sit on your couch. I told you I'm on my way. I'm actually coming. I haven't left yet. No, I'm not down the street. I'm not on the expressway nowhere. I'm not down the street on the way 5 minutes. No, I have not even left my fucking house, baby girl or dude or whoever you are. I doubt it's a dude. But person, I haven't even left yet. Now, important meetings and things like that, because I know how fucked up I am, I get up 4 hours early. If it's some important shit, because I know I'm fucked up. So I get up 4 hours early. I eat and release and bathe and do whatever. Chip, nail polish, whatever. Probably had all that stuff done the night before. And it's important too, baby, please. I give myself, okay, it's say 45 minutes. I can't hardly tell directions, so let's go on and add another 45 minutes on to there. And then let's add on, just in case I had to go to the bathroom, let's put on 20 more minutes. So I done left my house 2 hours early for some shit that's 45, especially if it's 45 minutes away, because to me that's far. Personally, 45 minutes away for me is far. I gotta travel some, so I'm going to give myself enough time. Now I can be on time and make it seem like it was effortlessly done, But truly, the matter is, I'm supposed to be there at 9. I've been up since 4 o'clock to get to somewhere at 9. And I left probably at 7:45, depending on how far away it was, right? That way I can be 15 minutes early and make that seem effortlessly, effort, like I didn't hardly put any effort in there. But trust and believe I put a shitload of effort in there. I know me. That's why you don't work against the grain, But friends and family, I'm coming over to hang out with you. I set up a function or whatever. Honey, you better leave me alone. You lucky I'm even coming. Trust and believe, you absolutely lucky. It is all types of important shit. You know, baby showers and baptisms and all types of shit. I said, no, ma'am, I'm not coming. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to make. Oh, you sure? And you say in your mind, don't make me repeat myself. No, I'm not going to be able to make it. That way I don't lie to them people. I'm not coming. No, I'm not coming. We barbecuing over here. I'm thinking last time I was over their house, their shit was fucked up and nasty. No, thank you. I don't. No. Don't let me catch you come out of the bathroom and you don't wash your hands. You will never, ever, ever feed me with your hands. Ever. I'll take mental note of shit like that. You will never be able to offer me a cookie. Oh, you want something? No, I don't want nothing from you. You are probably one of them people that eat boogers in traffic when you think ain't nobody looking. No, thank you. That's why I say I'm very quirky and kind of rude, but at least I keep the shit in my head. I ain't finna sit up here and tell nobody. I'm just gonna say no thank you. I don't have to go into detail. Nah, motherfucker, you don't be washing your motherfucking hands. You a nasty bitch, da-da-da, in these people's house. Who does that? Well, you'll never come over and hang out with us. Oh, I just be real busy. Should I tell them, the reason why I'll never come over your house is because your house is fucking nasty. So I'm kind of scared to sit here, it smell funny in here, and that's why I'll never come over. Or maybe you say, well, your kids kind of bad and shit. They be hollering and it's real loud over here. I really don't. I don't live my life. I don't live a loud life. But no, instead you say, oh, I just kind of really be busy and, a lot of studying. And so, that way you're not telling them, you're not being hateful and mean to people. Right? Tell me in the comments what you think. Am I doing it right? Or should I tell the people, like, you know what? I don't come over and I don't like to be coming over here because your house is nasty. Your kids is loud. I'm not eating nothing from your house because you don't be washing your hands and shit. Should I say that? I don't know. I'm torn. I'm really torn. Thankfully, I have people that do wash their hands. Very calm children. And their house is clean. I like hanging out with them. Unfortunately, we know how our friend groups work, right? So it's like the trifling ass people always are like trying to gang up on the folks who have their life in order. And they try to shame them people. And if you're a part of these large friend groups, you find yourself having to pick sides. Do I pick the dirty, loud house where the people don't wash their hands? Or do I pick the sane, healthy house where ain't no fighting, cussing, and hollering, and, clean house, everybody washing their hands? Which house should you pick? Which house would you pick? Tell me. Tell me which house would you pick? What else? I think that, okay, so let's summarize. Stop answering these stupid ass quizzes and stuff on the internet. They're just trying to get your information. Don't tell people what your first car was, your name of your school. Don't tag none of these people. Don't do none of that shit. Go through and take a few hours and make all of your shit private. Go back as far as you can and just keep going back until all of your pictures and all of your things that you have on social media is private. Okay? It's called cyber cleanup something. It's called something. But you're basically going around all your social media places, and you have to understand, people have already screen recorded. This shit is already, if it's public, baby, it's gone. You might as well say it's gone, but at least you can make it private, and then you can stake a claim sometime. And check, there's places you can search the images and see where they pop up at. And you can go directly to those sites and petition for them to be taken down. And when you start thinking about celebrities and the stuff that they have to pay for, they have to pay for services to do this stuff. Now, true enough, they have their online presence where they're promoting themselves, they're promoting their projects, they're promoting songs, music, work, whatever they're doing, right? But meanwhile, they have folks going to scrub the internet, taking them pictures, filing those copyright claims and doing all that stuff. The average you and me, Blow Joe, we have to do this stuff ourselves. You have to understand, someone could be using a picture of your child all the way on the other side of the world in an advertisement. And so you have to scrub the internet for certain things. You have to kind of really know. I'm going to go and try to find if there's any reputable companies out there that can help. I know Reputation Defender. I don't even know if they're still around. There are some companies that will scrub the internet for you if it's really something serious that you feel like, okay, this is a big deal for me. Maybe you need to look into one of these companies. Just an average Blow Joe. Saturday, Sunday, I go through. I have a few little programs that tell me different things about security threats or whatever, and I look at all those notifications and see. And, I just kind of go from there. Now, because I'm doing YouTube now, I'm getting a little bit more serious about certain things. And so I'm going back and doing a little bit of work, but it's just not really too much you can do when stuff is already public. The last defense, your last ditch effort you have is you don't have to say anything. You don't have to confirm or deny. You don't have to say anything. Look at all of these YouTube pages all around about clones and lizard people and people that are really men and they're trans and they're this and that, whatever. Do you ever hear Beyonce or Serena Williams or Jennifer Lopez or any of these people come out and ever address any of these people? No, never. So when it's all said and done, you do have that lane. You don't have to address whatever it is out there about you. So when you don't confirm or deny it, it actually makes this person doing all this exposing. It doesn't really help them because you don't confirm or you don't deny. So we've seen it. The elevator fight with Solange and Jay-Z. We've seen it with our own eyes. We saw with our own eyes what happened, right? But that statement and how they handled it, they said, well, I know what you saw. Here's our side of the story, and we love each other, and everything is wonderful and juicy and gravy over here. Peace out. We love everybody. We appreciate your concern, and goodbye. And they ain't addressed this since. You can learn from some of them folks, how to handle some things, because people get real emotional. And that's why I kind of feel sorry for Kwame Brown, because he really spazzing out over this shit is crazy. But he did tap into something. I think he may have learned it from Tommy, but he'll never admit it and we can't prove it. But he learned something about controversy. Controversy sells, sex sells, and controversy sells. And so that came to me in the last few days. It's starting to really dawn on me what's really going on. And that's why it's really a lighthearted joke now. This is funny to me. I actually really feel sorry for the young ladies, though, that haven't gotten the punchline, like, ha ha ha, it's time to laugh. They haven't gotten that part. And so they still flying around the internet acting crazy. I don't know when that shit is going to fizzle out, but it's kind of funny. We might as well enjoy that too. I tried to enjoy that earlier. I took the videos down, you guys. Please don't harass or mess with that woman at all. Just like leave that woman alone. She has the right to say whatever she wants to say. It doesn't bother me. She seemed to be really bothered, and I don't even want her to be bothered. I want her to calm the fuck down too. Baby, calm the fuck down. It is really not that serious. We really, do you know that, girl? You crazy. You making it seem like I was talking about your daddy or your uncle or somebody you was sleeping with. Girl, please, I will not. I will not. I will not. Especially not for nobody to sit up here and lie away. Girl, I could see if he wasn't a liar. You know, he a cool dude. He, you know, whatever he talking about. But shit, he lied so much. Don't nobody, this is the thing. This is why you don't lie. Because when you lie, people don't believe your ass. They don't believe shit come out your mouth. Have you ever heard the story of the boy who cried wolf? That's a story of a liar. At the end of that story, that boy was fucked up. And did nobody believe his ass. That's why you don't fucking lie. The boy that cried wolf is a very elementary tale that we've all heard, right? It was to try to teach you not to fucking lie, right? Because the consequences of lying, when you lie, now when truthful, actual things fall out your face, no one believes you. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Thank you so much for listening.